Hey, it's Brandon Lindsay. Let's talk about resolving a large tax debt. Now, there's a lot of different strategies to resolve a tax debt, but I'm going to talk about 4 points today. When people come to my office, they want to know, how do I get a handle on the tax debt, or I don't want the IRS to take money out of my bank account. So here's just a few general options that are available for certain taxpayers. Number one is a payment plan. I had a client who owed the IRS about $140,000, and the issue here was that the client was self-employed and had to get caught up on some unfiled tax returns. So we got all the returns filed, and now it's time to address the tax bill, right? Well, the client didn't have the $140,000 to just give the IRS, and the client couldn't afford the monthly payment the IRS initially wanted. So what I did was got some financial information from my client, completed all the complex schedules and IRS forms, and negotiated a reasonable long-term payment plan that the client feels comfortable making. Another option is a collections hold. I had a client who owed the IRS about $40,000. The issue was that the client had the money to pay the IRS, but it was in a retirement account, and the client was just a couple of months away from being able to take the money away from the retirement without getting hit with the 10% penalty. So in this situation, the client just needed to buy a few months with the IRS. So what I did was send in the paperwork to the IRS and negotiated a deal to put the account on a collections hold for a few months, which prevented any bank levies or wage garnishments during that time frame. The time went by, the client paid the money from the retirement account without having to pay about a $4,000 penalty. The client paid off the IRS debt and the issue was resolved. Now, another option is currently non-collectible status, or CNC. I had a client who owed the IRS about $14,000. In this situation, the client was experiencing some financial hardship and wasn't able to make any payments to the IRS, and needed something longer than a short-term collections hold. So what I did was I completed all the IRS schedules and the forms, and I negotiated a deal to place the client's account in currently non-collectible status, CNC. This gave the client some breathing room in order to try and get things back on track financially. Currently non-collectible status is when you can't pay the IRS anything due to your financial situation. Once your account is in CNC, the IRS shouldn't levy your bank account or garnish your wages. Now, CNC may not last forever, as the IRS can review your financial situation every year or so to see if your financial situation has improved. Now, another option is the offer in compromise. In 2018, the IRS accepted about 24,000 offers. For qualifying taxpayers, this is a very powerful tool. This is when the IRS agrees to settle your tax debt for an amount less than what you owe. So those are just 4 options for resolving a large tax debt: collections hold, payment plan, CNC status, or an offer in compromise. Now, there are a lot of nuances and details to each of these programs that I didn't go over, but this at least gives an idea of some of the options that may be available to certain taxpayers. It's very important to get a deal worked out with the IRS, because generally, as long as an account is in collection status, there's a risk of a bank levy or a wage garnishment. If you have any questions about any of these strategies or any back tax issues, give me a call. My contact information should be in the link below. Thanks for watching. Take care.